Well guys, we're just pulling back into the yard. Got the new sled on the deck. Super stoked, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. Well, here it is guys, the 2024 Freeride Turbo R in the 146. I'm super stoked to be able to pick up this sled and have this on the channel all winter long. Yeah, I just couldn't be more excited. Like I said, it was kind of a spur of the moment purchase. Just lucked out that a guy backed out of it like last minute. And actually my girlfriend walked in the dealership and made the mistake of telling me that it was sitting there, and a couple days later, here it is. So last year I rode, or I guess it was my first year on a Polaris, and I really actually enjoyed it. Well, I really enjoyed the sled when it ran. I wasn't so stoked on my Polaris experience as a whole. I had a ton of issues, which I'm sure you guys have heard about. It is the 9R Chaos in the 155. And yeah, needless to say, we only got like 700 kilometers on the sled last year because it did nothing but get towed down the mountain. We're going to be running a P85 on this year. We threw that P22 in the garbage. It'd be just a matter of tuning in a bit. I think we got a good baseline, so I'm going to keep working on that, and I'll kind of make sure I bring that to you guys in case I'm sure there might be a few other guys that'll be wanting to do that. It'll be interesting to see if the billet spider in the P22 actually will be the fix or what compared to the cast. So yeah, that would be interesting. But as far as the sled went, I actually really liked it. It was super fun, handles extremely well, super responsive, and yeah, as far as all that stuff, loved it. So I'm super excited to get to ride this sled and that sled back and forth all winter long and bring that to you guys. Just see where either sled is in certain conditions. I do think I kind of have an idea of which one will shine where. I did come from a 21 expert, and yeah, so I kind of have an idea of what their strong suits are, and yeah. This will be my first year ever on a turbo sled, so that's super exciting. I never bothered to buy a turbo sled because with my skill level, like I don't need a turbo, and let's be honest, 95% of people, well, I mean really nobody needs a turbo. I mean, but there's a lot of things we don't need that we'd love to have. So super stoked to try that. I have rode Boost for a couple weeks. It's a 22 Boost, didn't like it, super laggy, unresponsive. Just kind of had the old turbo feeling. It's all or nothing, and when you're in the trees, yeah, it's not that fun. I'm sure we'll get to ride a new Boost this year, here and there, so that'll be, I'm sure they've improved a lot, so that'll be exciting. I did spend a couple days on 2020 or 2020.5, that first year, the yellow turbo that Skidoo had, and I really liked it. There's like Skidoo, it really has the turbo mapping and all that kind of everything figured out. Like it's just like an NA sled but more power. So yeah, and I'm super excited to try the Gen 5 chassis. That'll be, I haven't really rode one, so that'll be cool. So I guess a little bit more on this sled is, It does have the big screen on it, which if I would have ordered one, I would have got the little screen because, I mean, all this big screen does is shows me my RPM in bigger numbers. Like that's where Polaris with the ride command, with the buddy tracking, and even just tracking yourself and everything like that, that is so unreal. Like it's such actually a big safety thing. I wish they would all have that. Like I know it'd be cool to see that the Articat Catalyst has the Garmin unit that apparently is supposed to have the same kind of functions as the 7S, so that's super sick. And I guess we'll just hopefully wait for Skidoo for one day to have it. So yeah, that's the big screen. Is the 46. If it was me, I would have bought a 54, but I mean, I'm super excited to try this 46. It'll be pretty wild. I had a buddy last year that took a 54 Expert Turbo and then put Turbo R and then put the 46 under it, and I mean, you might as well just unbolt the skis because the only time you need it is to load it on your truck. So this one with the short tunnel should be even as wild or more wild. Depending if I can find a good deal, I might throw a 54 under it for most of the winter and then go back to 46. But if not, we'll just chug with the 46 and see what it does. So yeah, so that's super exciting. And yeah, so this sled, I'll just run the bar and risers, probably put some tunnel grips on it. And yeah, like these sleds, when they run, are so good. Like there's zero reason to do a bunch of modifications to them. I'm really stoked to try the C40s. They look pretty beefy and supposed to be like a 50% stiffer valving, so that'll be fun. I'm excited to get some jumping in on that. Yeah, so I'm just super excited. I guess it'll be interesting to see, like just switching back and forth constantly, like how I'll be able to adapt as quick. And I'm actually probably more used to a lay down steering as from biking. You know, they have some camber and stuff in them versus the vertical post, but I actually was thinking I was gonna have to put a lay down in that sled when I bought it, or actually before I bought it, because I was overthinking things. And I'm like, well, no, I'll ride it, the vertical steering for a bit, and actually I quite like it. So I think either or is fine. I do like this for jumping a bit more. So yeah, guys, I'm just stoked. I hope you guys are stoked. I can't wait to get lots of content for you guys this winter. And yeah, so stay tuned. Be putting these things side by side all winter long. And if there's any issues with either of them, you will know about it. And what the good things are too. So super excited for that. So hope you guys enjoy it, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.